What's up, YouTube fam? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean and Green Lawn Service in nasty South Georgia, honestly. All right, at this new house, I put this fence up, and I had to put the 4x4s into Simpson strong ties and just use redheads to put them to the ground. Well, as you can see, I may go back and do something else with that, but for the time being, my issue is here, this gate. See what I got right there. See that little bit of pressure is pulling it over, pulling it down. So what I've done is I hope it's enough. I put me a doubler on the bottom down there, and I went on Amazon and ordered a run lap caster wheel. So basically this is how the kit comes. You got the wheel. This is spring loaded, good for up to 200 pounds. Obviously I don't need that much, but and really I don't think I've got enough board on there either, because look how much shank I got on there with no thread. I'm probably going to put another board on it. But anyway, the I may have to put a 2x4 on the back, but what my hope is to get that mounted. It just slides on, and as it's probably hard to see, but it has got some spring to it. So what I'm gonna end up doing is just mounting it on here like this, but I'm gonna lift the door up level, you know, and mount that. So, but I'm definitely going to have to I think I'm just gonna put a 2x4 block on this side. So let me see what I got here. I mean, I could put one more doubler, but it's probably gonna be better off. Yeah, we're just gonna do a 2x4. In fact, I might use that 2x4 right there. Yep. And I'm not gonna put it all the way out on the edge, because I'm probably gonna run another piece of this down here as a door stop. So I'm probably actually gonna put on this one over here. So anyway, let me get some tools out and get this marked. So actually what I decided to do, I think will work, is I'm going to mount it on the inside of the door. And right now I have got this up level where it needs to go. I'm kind of worried about whether that's going to hit though. Yeah, I think I need to move this over a little bit, because I think that's going to hit. Alright, we got all of our holes marked, and go out here and throw these bolts in. Now, one of the things on this, it's not going to hold the door up as it goes out, because this is like a place where they used to park at. I think they had a shelter on it, so it's sloped. But you know, for what we're doing, and it's really not a big deal, except primarily when it's closed, honestly. That way the latch will work right. Alright, let me get a wrench and tighten these up, and then we'll take a look at it. Alright, here we go. It's hardly touching out here. It's not even touching there. But you can see it starts to touch there. And when we get close, now we got a nice, pretty straight gap in that. So that is that's what we're going for. Now I'm gonna put a latch out here and I'm gonna put a spring on it. So put a spring that's gonna help it stay closed. All right, it started raining on me, so I just hurried up and got done, but I got that mounted, got the spring mounted. It hits awful hard though. I don't know that I like that. I still got to run the rope through here so you can pull the spring from the inside. But I mean, if you don't pull it far, or if you let it go, you know, like right in here, it latches fine. But and I also need to get me some black screws for that, or either paint them, I guess. But anyway, it serves the purpose of locking when we come in so we don't forget about it and the dogs get out here. This whole thing here is for the dogs. Me and my dog. So anyway, my wife's working inside. Go see what she's doing. All right, it is 5:23. We've already made it back to a different city. Went to our normal place to eat on Friday night, which I guess that will be changing here very soon. Because probably not going to drive back over here to eat. Too many Mexican restaurants over there. But one of the things about me, if you hadn't figured this out yet, I'm fairly people oriented. So I'm a creature of habit. You know, I go places not for the food necessarily. I go places, now I mean, I don't want the food to be terrible, I don't want the service to be terrible, but we got a restaurant here I used to go to all the time, and it's a chain restaurant, and well, it's Hog and Bone. So if you follow me on Facebook, I know a good many people do, you know, I went there all the time. Like, I would check in 3 or 4 times a week there, and because several times a week it was eating with church and stuff like that. But they got one close to where I moved from, and several people said, it wasn't that great. I wasn't impressed, you know. And so I told them, I mean, they sent me a message and told me that, or either commented on my post, and I was like, well, I mean, I think the food's good. Now, is it, you know, it's kind of a fast food barbecue. Now, is it like some of your other, you know, mom and pop barbecue places that's been doing it for 40 years and they got their own little recipe? No. Okay. I said, but I go there for the people. So Hog and Bones is, in my area, is probably the closest thing you'd find to Chick-fil-A in terms of customer service. People being nice, and, you know, and I'm talking about fast food now. But here's the deal. I used to go a couple of times a week at night and a couple of times through the day. Some of that was church, some of that was personal, you know. And I knew 80% of the people who worked the counters, the managers, the people servers that brought food out, the people that ring you up. And so that's why I go. So this little restaurant that we just went to, that's a long way to tell you that it's kind of the same thing, you know. My wife's new Explorer, new to her Explorer anyway, she got to go get gas. We don't need no gas. But she drove over to the house. I went over there early today, and then she come over this afternoon. But anyway, we go places because of people. So I love going to places that's small enough, you know, that you kind of get to know everybody in there. And, you know, I just like doing that, you know, and just kind of, you know, having those, just building relationships. So Now, I love going to Longhorn. And there's a couple of people in Longhorn that I know over in Hinesville, but they, you know, there's just so many people work there. You know, you just don't, it's just not it's not that family feel, if you will. So anyway, so all of that to say, we got a little bit of work done at the house today. I'm probably going to go back over there tomorrow. My Starlink came in today. My wife had stayed at home till about lunchtime thinking maybe it would come. About the time she got over to the house and got to working, my phone buzzed. Your package has been delivered. So I'm gonna probably go back over there tomorrow, get that set up. Probably gonna take the lawn trailer tomorrow and try to clean up the yard and stuff. Now, by the time you get this video, it will probably be Sunday. So everything I'm talking about happened yesterday from the video, if it comes out on Sunday. So I'm gonna get a little bit of cleaning up done out in the yard. We still got a ton of stuff to unpack. We still got stuff to pack up over here and take over. And it's gonna be a process. It always is. I hate moving. Have I mentioned that? I hate moving. But you know, I'm thankful for opportunities. So when I moved in this little house we built, I said, I'm not moving again. I knew when I said that it probably wasn't true, but it felt good to say it. So anyway, you know, you just have to be ready to do whatever you got to do. And somebody asked me when I started talking with Gum Branch about going full-time, moving over there, somebody said, man, you just built a house, you gonna go over there? I said, man, a house don't mean nothing to me. I mean, it don't. I mean, I like it. I'm thankful for it. I said, but if I was convinced that the Lord wanted me to pack up and move to California, I'd start packing boxes and I'd go. You know. Now, do I want to do that? Do I want to run off and, you know, do we want to leave our kids and our grandbaby and all that kind of stuff? No. But, you know, that's just how I am. So, I mean, and the truth of the matter is, usually moving is difficult. Getting settled in is difficult. But what I found is once I'm somewhere for about 6 or 8 months, I really start to put roots down. And I hope it's this way when I go over here. I think it will be. It's been that way everywhere I've been. You know, you just, you know, it just starts to feel like home. And that's why I sold my place in Florida. After I'd been at Oak Quinn for a while, I'd been over here a while, I was just like, man, I ain't gonna ever move back there. Like, that's not home anymore. This is home. And so who knows? I say all that to say this, I may get over here and I may never move back over here. I don't know. You know, I think I will, because the property, the shop, I mean, just all that stuff that I have, that's stuff that I've wanted. And so, you know, anyway, I'm rambling as usual. So headed back to the house. We got a good bit done. Just want to give you a quick update, which wasn't quick, but anyway, let me hurry up and get off of here. Appreciate y'all watching. My prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him. Hope you have a great day.